Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone's having a great morning so far. Saturday morning, back again with a brand new show, guys. Hope everyone's doing well. So basically, this one we are looking at our new line attack. As everyone knows, looks like a certain Nunez is through the door. It looks like a certain Nunez is signing for Liverpool Football Club. It is very, very close now. Teams have just got to basically. Liverpool are just waiting for Benfica to announce it, and and we are away with a brand new attack. It's seems like a good time. We beat out Man United for this transfer as well. Nunez wanted to sign for Liverpool Football Club over Manchester United, which is great news for us. Always great news for us. Nunez is set to travel. Mane has a phone call with Bayern Munich as well. Minamino is a favourite for Wolves. And yes, Ronaldinho, one of the greatest footballers that ever lived. Ronaldinho says his favourite team to watch in the Premier League is Liverpool Football Club. We'll be talking about that as well, guys. Ronaldinho loving to watch Liverpool Football Club. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? But I hope everyone's doing well on this Saturday morning. Everyone's had their breakfast. Everyone's good. Everyone's happy. Liverpool fans, we must, I don't know about you guys, but went to bed happy last night. Liverpool look like they're getting this Nunez deal over the line. But guys, what I will ask for first, so just a bit of housework first, guys. So please, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe to the channel. I'm on my way to 2,000 subscribers. I'm 1,600 in right now. I'm trying to get to 2,000 subscribers before the 6th of August, before the start of the brand new season. So if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button right now. And please like the video, guys. Let's get these, like the likes and the videos have been excellent so far the last few days. So I want to keep that going. We're almost 20 likes already. It's 34 of you already in the house watching. So let's get the likes up, guys. Hit that fun button. If you're on your tablet or your mobile phone or any touchable device, go and hit that. Take your finger and touch that fun button underneath the screen, and let's get the likes up on the video as well, guys. I hope everyone's doing well. Let's just get a few of the comments here. Stephen Owens, Team OG member. Morning, Jamie. Morning, Rev. You never walk alone. Helen in the house. Good morning, Jamie. Morning, Stephen. The weekend, yeah. 6 times in the house. Big up my friend. Hassan, big up my friend. Usman, how you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Ilyas as well. Good morning, my friend. Look at Ilyas's picture. Look at Ilyas's picture. No messing around there. Morning, Jade. Hope you're doing well. Same to you, my friend. Jade in the house. Been a long time, Jade. Hope you're doing well. Morning, everyone in chat. Hope you're doing well, Jade. Raging Pot. Good morning. Not happy with 10:30 start. Saturday, my late. Sorry, my man. I do apologise. Morning, Jamie. Can't wait to see him don that Liverpool shirt. Sally Revente. Hi 6 times. Good old Ronaldinho. Morning, Captain Sal. How you doing, my friend? I feel like I'm dreaming. We're really going to get this Nunez in board. I have a feeling we're going to go big on the midfielder as well. So do I. How long is the flight from Uruguay to the UK? Well, apparently, the rumour is that he will not be going. He won't be playing tonight. I believe Uruguay play tonight or something like that. But apparently, Nunez won't be playing in that game because he'll be flying out to do his medical. Good morning, John Conway in the house. Hello, lad. How are you feeling down, Buzzy? Looks like the plane arrived in 30. See, Andrew's already there, man. Andrew's on it. 13 minutes past 6 this morning at John Lennon Airport with Nunez, so maybe he travelled last night. Big up Savage. Big up Jay. Fresh out of the gym. Look at that. Savage not hanging about. Guys, so Nunez. Looks like it's a done deal. It looks like it's a done deal. Nunez set to travel to complete his move, claims the Uruguayan journalists. Let me just get this article up. So let's see if I can get this up. So Darwin Núñez is the title at each Red's lips, with a transfer to Liverpool seeming intimate. The Uruguayan journalist also reporting that he has left his worldwide publisher to finish the transfer. The Reds' public pursuit of the 22-year-old has moved quickly this week, with curiosity and the accepted charge breakdown in information and private phases being agreed have emerged in a matter of days. So basically, it it moved around quite quickly. It did move quite quickly. They're basically saying, I'm trying to see if there's any more articles. Same article all the bloody time. But yeah, Darwin Núñez is going to be a Liverpool player. And this is good news, guys. It's good news. It's done. Darwin is going to be a Liverpool player. Man United are out the race. Contract of 5 years with a salary of €6 million net per season. Darwin Núñez has already announced his decision to his family and friends. Liverpool is just waiting for Benfica's yes. So it looks like it's all but done, guys. What a transfer. This breaks our transfer record, guys. It breaks our transfer record. It's going to be eventually, with when the add-ons are added on, this will be €100 million transfer, guys. It's going to break our transfer budget, our transfer record. We're spending money. I've been saying this for a while. I think Liverpool Football Club will spend money when it's available. Liverpool have made a lot of money the last few years. The Nike deal, the expansion of Anfield now, so you got more revenue. We got better sponsorships now. We're doing better commercially. Yes, we had the pandemic, so we kept ourselves afloat through the pandemic. Yes, they did things wrong. The club, when they tried to furlough, members of the club, that's not right. Thankfully, they took that back out of outrage more than anything from the fans. But we stayed afloat through the COVID period, and now coming out of that, we're making more commercial revenue. We're making more revenue from the stadium. And the Nike deal helps as well. And because we go so far in competitions, we're making massive TV and competition money as well. So money is actually there for Liverpool to spend on. It don't always have to be a buy and sell policy. Yes, we still sell players, make up the money, but every team does it. You'd be surprised. Even Man City did it. I saw a thing not recently that Man City have only sold 50 million worth more talent in the last 5 years than Liverpool have. So even City sell players. Every team, when you buy players in, sells players to cut the cost. It's just business. It makes sense. So everyone does it. But the difference with Liverpool is they usually was able to buy a player on big money till they sold big money. Now, it looks like Liverpool do have money to spend, and they'll make some of this back, but it's not going to be all made back. Liverpool are spending money, and Liverpool ain't finished here either. There are reports that Liverpool, once his deal is all done and finalised, and he's at the club, he's signed a contract, he's had his medical, everything is done next week, then Liverpool will go in for a midfielder. Liverpool want a midfielder, guys. So there's a lot of rumours the midfielder it's going to be. Apparently, we want Sangara. Man United want Sangara as well. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be an interesting one. Let me just get some of your comments here. Eddie, how you doing, Eddie? Hello. I just thought I'd say what a great, fantastic signing. Nunez just hope now we can go and get Mo signed to a new contract. Big yourself, Eddie. Hope you're doing well, Eddie. Hope you're enjoying your Saturday morning. Thanks for coming in and sharing, my friend. I appreciate it. We can fly the gym and everybody to him and just get it done. I can't wait for the season to start now, says Captain Sal. Andrew Quinn says, even more Sky breaking news. Liverpool have made their approach to Calvin Ramsey, $4 million fee. discussed with the rise to 6 million. There you go. He's coming in as well. Guys, I think we have to take our hats off to FFC if they get Nunez. It's a statement of intent. That's all we've wanted as well, ain't it, guys? Is all we wanted is a statement of intent, not to fall behind. It's gotta be interesting. It's gotta be interesting. I swear to God, announce Nunez and Mo's contract, or there'll be the devil to pay. It's done. Darwin Núñez, everyone's saying. Liverpool have announced the idea to talk about Darwin Núñez and the evolution of our attack, like Charles Darwin and the theory of evolution. Like all living things, our attack has evolved and become the newest red. Darwin Núñez. That's a great line. Absolutely great line. Yeah, Benfica is looking for offensive options to strengthen their front three, and obviously we know. So the owner, I don't know if anyone saw this last night, but so the owner of Almira, is it? He tweeted out last night from his official Twitter account, Darwin Núñez in a Liverpool shirt and saying it's done. Now, that's why everyone's talking today. That's why I made the thumbnail and made this video. So basically, what he's saying is Almira were rumoured to get around 20% of the transfer value. That's why also Benfica were just trying to hold out a little bit, trying to get like a few million extra, so they could keep some for themselves. So he tweeted that out saying done. So the only reason he's done that is because the money is already gone to them, that 20%. That's the only reason. So yeah, it's interesting, very interesting. Darwin went to Liverpool. So Nunez will face Man U, who they failed to sign. I felt that. Oh, dearie me. They will. Certainly will. Stubbsy in the house. Morning, mate. How are you? I'm just doing some overtime at work. Morning chat. Big up, Stubbsy. I hope you're good, my man. Can we shift Ox to West Ham and Mane to Bayern? Yeah, definitely. Darwin should arrive in Liverpool today, so it could be announced today. Yeah, that's the rumours. That is the rumours right now. I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on with my screen. There you go. What is going on with my screen? Sorry, guys. I'm all sod knows what's going on with this. Trying to find something, I can't find it. There you go. Let's get back in the office. Savage says the money spent on Darwin is fair game in the way the boys earned the money challenging on all fronts, and it's prize money. Big up the squad. Exactly, Savage. Yeah, because I know obviously a lot of people are talking about the transfer fee is too much money. We shouldn't be paying a transfer fee of this. He's only had one great season. The problem is Liverpool have been here before. When we obviously seen a player that's got great quality, absolute great quality, and never get the job done. And we know we should just go in there and buy him and get it done. And we never do. And this time we have. He's 22 years old. He's a clinical finisher. Forget about everything else you've heard about Darwin Núñez. Just forget about everything else. His passing, his link-up play, this and that. He's a clinical finisher. What do we miss in our team? Clinical finishing. If he scores 18 goals next season in the Premier League for his first season at 22, perfectly fine with that. Was 6 times shared with me here. Darwin Núñez will not be in order at Uruguay tomorrow. And what is the intention that he travels to the next few hours to be able to sign with Liverpool for 80 million euros plus 20 million in bonuses? Thank you 6 times. So the heads up. I love it. You guys send me DMs and stuff. It's all cool. It's all good. I love it. Helps me find out all the stuff. Ali A says flight trackers assemble. Yeah, I mean, that's going to be the new thing, ain't it? All the flight trackers are going to be out there, guys. All the flight tracking's going to be out there. It's coming. Gavi deal. So Gavi looks like he's staying at Gavi now looks like Gavi's staying at Barcelona. Barcelona put up a big contract for him, and it looks like he's going to be signed. The thing with Gavi, if he weren't a young Spaniard, I think he would have left Barcelona. But Barcelona rarely lose their star youngsters. It's very rare that it happens. The only reason it might have happened this time is because of Barcelona's financial status. But apparently they've offered him a big wage. They're offering him, I think it's 6 million a year. Same sort of deal we're offering Darwin Núñez. Same sort of thing we're offering Darwin Núñez, 6 million a year net. That is what they're offering Gavi at Barcelona, and he's only 17. So it's like 100 grand a week. It's mad, absolutely mad. But if you're that good, and they believe he's going to be, for me, him and Pedri could be the 2 best midfielders in the world in a few years' time. So if you think you're that good, you might as well just pay the money now. It stops them going anywhere. And unfortunately, that's what's going to happen with Gavi. He's a top draw footballer, but young Spanish Barcelona players do not leave Barcelona. They're tying him down forever, unfortunately. Guys, 79 if you're watching right now. There's 43 likes already on the channel. Big up to everybody. We've only been going on, 15 minutes? So, guys, if you can, just go and hit that like button, guys, if you haven't already. If you're on your mobile or tablet, take your finger over to the thumb button and touch that thumb button. It's free of charge. Doesn't cost you a thing to do. Press. If you're on your computer, take your cursor over it. Press on that thumb button, guys. Let's get the likes up. Let's try and get 100 likes on the video today. We're all playing a system change. Well, the rumours is with the system, so now you've got a proper number 9 up top. You can go to a 4-2-3-1, which is obviously Klopp's Dortmund style and his Mainz style. They're the formations he played at Mainz and Dortmund, and then elevated into a 4-3-3 at Liverpool. And so I think he might change it. I think he might change it for certain games because now we can play 4-2-3-1. We've tried it in the past, and the reason it hasn't worked so much in the past is because we haven't had a number 9. You can't play a Jota or a Salah or a Mane in the number 9 role in a 4-2-3-1 because they're not number 9s. So the formation breaks down. It doesn't work. If you go play that role, you need another midfield option as well. Can't really play that midfield. I think we need another midfield option. We need another midfield option. I'll get a defensive midfielder. I know a lot of people want a number 8, but I'm thinking from what Klopp's thinking. I think he thinks Harvey Elliott and Curtis Jones can do that number 8 role. I think that's what I perfectly think that's what Klopp thinks. And we're going to go for a defensive-minded midfielder. Klopp will play the younger boys in the 8. 2 defensive midfielders, Darwin Núñez up top, Salah on the right, Diaz off the left. And then on the bench, you've got Bobby, Jota and Carvalho as your second front 3. So we've got a lot of options, especially if you play 4-2-3-1. If you play 4-2-3-1, you've got a lot of options there because you've got Bobby on the bench, you've got a Jota on the bench, you've got a Carvalho on the bench. So you can start a game 4-2-3-1. And then you can shift it into a 4-3-3 as you're playing in the game as well when you make substitutions. So I think we might start a lot of games 4-2-3-1 next season, especially if we get the midfield option that we want to get. And then from there, you can turn it into, more of a 4-3-3 during games, if you know what I mean. I think that's how we'll start out. That's how we start out next season, especially. But we need a midfielder. That is really important. We do need a midfielder. What would the system be? Nunez, Jamie, yeah, 4. I think it'd be like 6 times there. Yeah, 4-2-3-1. I think that's what we'll be looking at, guys. I think that's what we'll be looking at. Big up everyone in the chat as well. Loads of you already in the chat. I really appreciate it, guys. I really do. I'll get to most of your comments as I can. If you want your comment read out as well, you can super chat as well. Memberships as well is available, guys. If you want to become a Team OG member, so many people have recently, and a big up to them. I'm going to read you all out in a minute. All the members will get read out in a minute, and big up to all the members. So if you want to join membership to the channel, just hit the join button. $1.99 a month gets you Team OG membership. So big up to all you guys. I think we have to easily hit 100 mil left. When Nunez question is, do we get to miss out or go big on Jude? All aboard the Jude train. All aboard. I can't even talk this morning. I'm gonna give up. Right, I'm okay with Jamie at 7 p.m. I'm okay. I'm on with Jamie at 7 p.m. tonight. Next podcast is Wednesday at 10 a.m. Big up, Savage. You know it. Yeah. So, guys, I am back again tonight at 7 p.m. as well. So you're getting me twice today, you lucky people. So, yeah, I'll be back at 7 p.m. again tonight, guys. And make sure you're tuned in for that. It's going to be like a debate kind of show. So I'll be hosting it. Hopefully, Savage will be on. I know he's a little bit busy, but hopefully he's going to be on. Rods is going to be here. Steve is going to be here. Luke from the 1892 podcast is going to be here. Hopefully, Saint LFC TV can pop in as well. I know he's doing things. He's got a date with his missus. He's having a meal and all that. So you've got to do that. But if he's free, he's going to pop on as well. So lots of good show tonight, guys. Make sure you're tuned in for that. But we're going to be here for a while yet. So stay tuned here, guys. We're going to be here for a while yet. Football Values TV. Big up to you, my friend. I think I remember you from yesterday on the Man United Agenda show. Liverpool right now are showing their intention. FSG must seriously see what the benefit of backing Klopp can do for them. Will you need his kind of rebuild for the next 2 years? MD and DF next. Big up to yourself, my friend. Yeah, definitely need a midfielder. Big up to you, my friend. Thank you for a nice comment. Benny boy from Aston Villa. Plot twist, Nunez signs for Villa last minute. Could you imagine? Benny boy? How you doing, Benny? How you doing? Well, big up the Villa as well. Stevie G at Villa. Sorry, Jamie. Sorry, gone for a bit. Matthew, you're good, my man. How you doing, Matthew? Our local hammer in the house. How you doing, my man? James, Jerry. How you doing, my man? Good morning, my friend. We need to have a convo anytime you want, my man. Anytime you want. Jerry, I've got my show tonight. If you want to come on it, my friend. If you want to come on it tonight at 7 p.m. Debate show, you're more than welcome, my friend, to come on that. No doubts about that. But everyone go and check out Jerry James show. Great guy. Go and check him out. Let me get some of your comments. I reckon we get Sangara. You reckon we get Sangara, Lewis? I mean, I think that is one we might be looking at. I do think that's one we might be looking at, just because he's a good deal. Look, as a player himself, he might lack the pace. But what he is, he's like a Fabinho type of midfielder, and he's the destroyer in midfield. He's big and strong. He's the destroyer in midfield. He can do a bit. Yeah. I would definitely like him in the team. But only problem is his pace. He does lack the pace in midfield, and that is one thing I've been moaning about with our midfield. I like our midfield. I'm not one of these Debbie Downers on our midfield. The only problem that I have with our midfield is the pace structure of it. When you're playing Hendo, Thiago, and Fabinho in the midfield, three very good footballers. Don't get me wrong. Hendo is extremely underrated, by the way, for what he does to Liverpool Football Club. But three very, very good footballers. Problem is they've not got an inca pace, and that's the problem. So when we play the elite sides, sometimes we get overrun in that midfield, especially when we play Man City. Rodri's quicker, Silva, De Bruyne, they're all much quicker in our front, our midfield three. And that's where I think we just need a bit of something, a bit of sex appeal in the midfield, shall we say. Yeah, just a bit of sex appeal in the midfield, a bit of pace, a bit of something different, That is what, don't get me wrong, that is what Naby Keita's meant to bring us, by the way. That is what navigators meant to do. The problem is navigators just don't do it. That is the issue. That is the issue. Big up, guys. 105 people in the house watching, 60 likes. We need 40 more likes. So, guys, if you've not come like this video yet, go over to that fun button. Give it a click. Keep clicking, keep clicking, keep clicking. Let's get these highlights up to 100. If you're on your phone or if you're on your mobile watching me now or on your tablet, sitting at the breakfast table, having your brekkie, go over to that and press that fun button, guys. I would appreciate the love, guys. Appreciate the love. Thank you very much. Big up, Karan. How you doing, my friend? Big up, Jamie, mate. You never walk alone. Big yourself up, my friend. Kieran B in the house. Good luck with your channel. Exciting times being a Liverpool fan. Get a midfielder in as well this summer, and we're good to go next season. Maybe get another wing or two, but Fabio Carvalho could cover. Big yourself up, Kieran. Thank you very much for the lovely message as well about the channel. I appreciate it. Get yourself in, subscribe, and we row and we go, my man. We go. Subscribe to the channel if you've not, guys. If you are new here and you've just come in and thinking about subscribing, subscribe away, guys, because I'll do a video every single day of the week. No days off over here through the whole summer. A lot of Liverpool YouTubers are having a little rest, and I don't blame them. Don't blame them because it was a busy season last season. But I'm new to the game, so I am continuing through the summer. Loads of things to look out for. I've been doing a bit of homework, trying to prepare a brand new series for the show, which is the season reviews. So I'm going to do a season review from 2010 all the way till this season just gone. So the Roy Hodgson years to where we are now. So look out for that on the channel, guys. But the first episode of that will be up next week. So look out for that, guys. I've just been doing a bit of homework for that because I'm going through the whole season, match by match, the transfers, summer transfers we had, the sales we had, Roy Hodgson, and all the lovely stuff, guys, from 2010 onwards. There'll be one, hopefully, every day from starting next week. So make sure you tune in for that. Bit of entertainment in the summer. Also, I'll be doing pre-season tour. Once the pre-season kicks off, I'll be all over pre-season and doing pre-season game watch-alongs, the friendlies and all that. And, yeah, so keep yourself over here, guys. Subscribe to the channel. Give it a like. And if you really want to do it, join membership as well. And if you really like, if you really want to, and you want your messages read out, you can also super chat as well if you like, guys. Everything's open to you. It's up, whatever you want to do, go for it. I love you all. Thank you very much. United fans are so sorry they didn't get Nunez. They certainly are. They're still 1.1 billion in debt, and they're still allowed to do business. It's beyond me. Oh, what Barcelona? Yeah, I know. I don't get it. Can you imagine about Leeds United? Do you remember when Leeds United were in so much debt, and Peter Ridsdale was writing checks for players he couldn't actually afford, a bit like Barcelona, and then he had to they had to sell all their assets and get relegated. But Barcelona are allowed to take out £100 million loan from an American bank when you got $1 billion debt. How's that work? Nothing corrupted about that, is there? You know what I mean? I follow the fan media. I'm off the Chelsea channel soon. If Lewis can be bothered to do his stream today, sometimes he's too lazy to do it. I'll big up any boy. Doing the rounds around the channels. Big up to yourself, my friend. Eddie in the house again. Let's play a guessing game. What number do you all think that Nunez is going to have? I would like him to see the 97 shirt in my move 97. Do you think they'll ever do that? Do you think they'll ever do that? I know I've heard a lot of people say about the 97 shirt. Do you reckon they'd ever do that? But if you were going to do a 97 shirt, you'd have to pick the right player, wouldn't you? You'd have to see if Stevie was still about, you'd put it on him, wouldn't you? You know what I mean? You'd have to put it on a certain sort. Maybe you put it on Trent. Trent's the Scouser in the team. He could do that shirt number justice. But I see that a lot. I see people talking about that a lot. I think he'll get the number 10 shirt off Sadio Mane. That's got to be free, ain't it? I know everyone said he's a number 9, so he needs the number 9 shirt. You just can't take the number 9 off Bobby yet. It'll ruin his song. It wouldn't sound the same. He's our number 10, would it? He's our number 9. You can't take it off him. I reckon he'll get Mane's 10 shirt, and then when Bobby leaves after next season, then he'll get the number 9 shirt after that. Yeah, hit the likes, guys. Big up to yourselves. Yeah, and Mane's 10, 82 watching, 50 likes. Big up yourself, guys. Thank you very much. 110 watching now, 70 likes. 30 likes away, guys, from the 100. That's hit that like button, guys. Get the 100 likes up. Mr. Sinclair in the house. Jamie, hope you're always good. I think there's possibly a CDM or another winger to come with Ox Tacky attracting Wolves. Origi and Mane to Munich and AC Milan. Gone. There's a good chance. I believe that we will as well, my man. But remember, about this midfield, everyone's worried about. I know people are worried, we spent so much money on Nunez. What about a midfielder? Everyone's got to remember, we was after Tchouaméni. It was a genuine thing, guys. The reason we didn't want to go for Tchouaméni in the end is because his value went up to 100 million. But when the deal was at 50, when the deal was for 50, 55 million, even 60, Liverpool were interested. Liverpool were interested between the 50 and 60 million mark for Tchouaméni. When it went to 100 million, Liverpool found out Tchouaméni's desire was to play with Real Madrid, to play for Real Madrid. There's no Liverpool just backed out. I can't blame them for that. Tchouaméni doesn't really want to come. He wants to go to Real Madrid. Real Madrid are going to offer 100 million euros. There's no point getting into a bidding war. So, it's the right thing to do, pulling out that deal. But they always were after, they're always after Nunez. Sorry, guys. They're always after Nunez. Always after Nunez. So, so that makes me think we are still after a midfielder. That's why I'm not so worried, guys, because I do believe we are after a midfielder still. Surely we'll be less predictable next season. We will. I mean, think of he's so good in the air. He's 6'1" as well. He's very good in the air. Trent and Robbo, he's got absolutely love their deliveries. Absolutely love it. I just saw what Daz said. Hang on. Where did Daz's comment go? That was hilarious. What number would we? I thought I said something else. Sorry, Daz. What number would we give him, Jamie? I think it's going to be the 10 because of. Bro, if you transfer me £2, I'll hit the like button because by me hitting the like button in the long run, it makes you more money. So I need a cut. Bro, big up, Benny. Benny, I like you, man. Stay around. I like Benny. Keep it up, Benny. We also need a left winger for backup. Well, in the left wing department, we've got Diaz and Jota, ain't we? I think we're all right there. It's the right side we need. We can always change formations throughout the season. We don't have to play 4-3-3 only. Not no more. We have to play 4-3. We don't have to play it much anymore either. We can change it up now. That is the great thing about it. We can change it up. That's what I like about it, guys. That's what I do like about it. We can change it up now. Psychedelic scientist in the house. Morning, Jamie, and everyone in the chat. Sending blessings to everyone. I'd like to see Thiago in the 8 higher up the pitch to score and assist more. This is what I was saying the other day. Psychedelic scientist. You read my mind, mate. I said this the other day. If we get another DM in, you can play Fabinho and another DM sitter in there in the middle, and then you can have Thiago further up the field. What that help with Thiago is, one, he won't have to run so much. He won't have to run and back and forward as much as he's doing when he's sitting with Fabinho. Because when he's sitting with Fabinho, him and Fabinho got all that defensive work to do. But him further up the field will eliminate that. One, that's great because that means he will be fitter during the season. Secondly, it'll get him away from more of the hard-hitting tackling of the game because Thiago will be able to find the spaces further up the field in behind the opposition team's midfield, which will get him away from more of the, bustle of being in that defensive area of our midfield. And thirdly, his passing is probably, you know, apart from Trent, obviously, Thiago's our best passer of the football. He's got a sweet strike of the ball as well. So getting him closer to goal is only going to benefit Liverpool. It's only going to benefit us. You get Thiago closer to the goal, he's going to have more options for assists with his great passing, and he can strike a ball as well as anybody. So getting him closer to the goal only benefits us, guys. It really does. It's a great point. I think shirt sales alone bringing 100 mil, more than likely. I mean, it's like when Diaz signed for Liverpool, everyone went and got a Diaz Liverpool shirt, didn't they? It's going to be the same with Nunez now. Cool, now I'm after Nunez. Go and sell Bellingham. Go and sign Bellingham, says it. Please big up yourself, my friend. Yep, it makes us more flexible. I like Benny. I do like Benny. The other 19 clubs won't know what's hit them when we unleash our new squad. I agree. Benny, I've time people out for less lols. I think we're going to have a big Nunez transfer and Ramsey right back. Then nothing in the midfield. Can't lie, I won't be disappointed. I would be disappointed. I don't know. I think we're going to get a midfielder, my man. I do think we're going to get a midfielder. Now, I was watching a bit of Coppish last night, and their phone-in show. I don't know if anyone caught a bit of Coppish last night. I was watching a bit of Coppish last night, and some people were calling in. I think they had some fair points. They were saying with our midfield, are we too sentimental sometimes as a club? What people were saying, like I heard, I think it was Cal Neto's Army actually who phoned in yesterday to Coppish, and he made some good points, strong points, but decent points to be questioning, you know, decent debate questions. Are we too loyal as a club sometimes? Are we too sentimental? Are we holding on for Bobby Firmino? What reason are we holding on for Bobby Firmino for? Because a lot of Liverpool fans say Bobby's done. Bobby's done. His legs are gone. He's not what he was. So if that is the case, like this is not me asking it, by the way. I'm just putting it out there in the world. Why are we holding on to Bobby? You know, why should we hold on for him for a year? If we got rid of him now, we could get someone in. James Milner. I love James Milner. I've got no problem with James Milner staying for another year. I really haven't. But a lot of people were like, well, that takes up a midfield spot. That takes up a midfield spot in our midfield. What they're basically saying is it's hard to keep blaming FSG for everything when it's obviously Jurgen Klopp has a lot of power at the club and wants these players to stay. So if Jurgen Klopp wants these players to stay, FSG are, you know, they believe in Klopp and trust Klopp like we all do. So they just go along with it. So what the people are saying is, yeah, we all have a go at FSG, and rightly so sometimes. But sometimes you've got to be like, you know what, Klopp is a bit sentimental sometimes. We're holding on to players a lot. I know Jamrock, if he was here right now, he'd be saying the same thing. Jamrock's been, if you know Jamrock, guys from the Liverpool community, he's been saying this for a while now. Are we too sentimental, or do we hold on to players for too long? Personally, I think you need some players in the squad. That's why I'm all right with James Milner staying. But I can understand the Bobby thing. You know, all last season, I know a lot of Liverpool fans was tearing Bobby to pieces, even the season before. I love Bobby. I think Bobby can give us something different in our team. And sometimes he's got that little bit of magic. And when it happens, we all love it. But then it can go very quiet again for about 6 or 8 weeks. Do we need that kind of player in our squad at the moment? Are we too sentimental? I mean, it's a good question to ask. I'm not sure it's the truth. But it's one of them questions I'm going to be asking tonight on the debate show about are we too sentimental? I hope we control games better this season as earlier in the season those draws cost us. I agree. Oh yeah, he's just joking. Benny Boy says a joke. Don't worry about me. I don't want Sangara, is too slow. Just imagine him for Fabinho in the first ever. Oh my god. Yeah, that's my only problem with it. That's my only problem with it is his pace. Injuries from my main concern. Our midfield, our 3 stars all pick up knocks. I agree. We should sign Lemire from that's one everyone's going on about Lemire from Leipzig. He's quick, he's young, he's energetic, and he's not that expensive to buy either, which is a good point as well, considering we just spent so much money on Nunez. I can see that. That is a possibility. I really can see that happening. But I don't think we're going to go and spend that. We've just bought €100 million striker. I don't think we're going to go and spunk like 80 to 100 million on the midfielder this season. But I think we're still going to buy a midfielder. I can see us spending 30, 40 million on a midfielder and then 4 million on Ramsey, and that'd be done. And then you've got to sell the likes of Nat Phillips, Ox, Taki, Mane's going. You know, Reece Williams would go probably. Nico Williams would go. So Curtis Jones might go on at loan. So there is players there that might move about. So, you know, you got to make money back anyway. So that's why I'm thinking we still will go for a midfielder. But it's not going to be your 80 million to 100 million pound midfielders. Not when we just spent €100 on a striker. So it's not going to happen like that. But I'm all right with that as well. I wouldn't expect the club to do that. 100 million on 2 players in one summer. Not a lot of clubs do that. Let's be fair. You know, Man City last year just spent 100 million on Jack Grealish. Didn't buy anyone else. You know, we're not going to go and. So I don't expect any club to do that. To be fair, but I do expect a midfielder in still. Like everyone said, we are very happy. I'm very happy with a midfield of Henderson, Fabinho, and Thiago. But the problem is they pick up injuries. And when they pick up injuries, you know, you've got Naby Keita who comes in, who also picks up injuries. You got Harvey Elliott, who he's not injury prone. He just had one bad injury. You know, and so, but Harvey Elliott coming into the squad, I'm perfectly happy with. Curtis coming into the squad, I know there's a bit of 50-50 on it, but he's still a decent player. We just need that one other midfielder that could just, you know, and just a glue together. And I think we'll be cooking, guys. I really do. Just need that one guy, just that one guy, and we'll be up there. We really will. I'm looking forward to next season. I can't wait. The 5 sub rule is going to work so well for us next season. So well for us. We won't be burnt out. This time, like this season, going for that quadruple, you could tell everyone was burnt out. They were fried. They were mentally done. Yeah. If we had the 5 sub rule through the whole Premier League season last season, we would have, for me, won the quad, in my opinion. I think we would have won the quad last season if we had the 5 sub rule last season. So I don't think we would have been as burnt out. And with the 5 sub rule next season, I think you're going to see less injuries as well to a lot of clubs in the Premier League as well. I think you'll see a lot less injuries because you can take the chance on players and then take them off in games because you've got a 5 sub rule. So say with Trent Alexander-Arnold. Apparently Trent was in the critical zone, what they call the critical zone, all the way through the season because he weren't being rested because Klopp couldn't take him out of the team. But now, if we get Calvin Ramsey in with the 5 substitution rule, after 60 minutes of a game, Trent's looking tired. Come off Trent, put Ramsey on. It's not a problem because I've still got 4 substitutions after it. It's going to make a world of difference, guys. It really is. It's going to make a massive difference to us next season. But we do need a midfielder. I'm going to keep saying it. We do need a midfielder. I think we will get one. I don't think it'd be the midfielder everyone wants in Jude. I just don't see us going 80 to 100 million on another player. But I think we will spend like a £40 million midfielder will come into the team. I really do. What do you do against City in the Community Shield now, Jamie? Smash them. Smash them. Is that the 30th of July, ain't it? The 30th of July. Yeah, I'd just go and smash the granny out of them. That's what I would do. Absolutely smash them. I'd play our best 11. I'd play our best 11. The season starts on the 6th of August. It's an early start. Charity Community Shield on the 30th of July. It's an early start. I mean, Community Shield games usually around the 10th of August, and then the season starts, the 17th usually. So it's a proper early start. Pre-season starts, 2 weeks' time? I think pre-season starts 2-3 weeks' time because there's no World Cup. World Cup should be happening now. Right now, we should be having World Cup games on right now. But because it's in Qatar, it has to be in a bloody winter and ruins everything. But yeah, the season, I think pre-season starts in like 2 weeks' time. So 2 to 3 weeks' time. So it all starts quite soon, guys. And yeah, so because the Community Shield's the 30th, I think Liverpool play a strong team. You play Nunez up top. Let City get a glimpse of what Nunez can do. That's what I'd say. That's what I'd say. But we all know what's going to happen next season. You got the Klopp versus Pep. That never always is every season. And then you go have Nunez versus Haaland, don't you? That's what it's all going to be. Nunez versus Haaland, Klopp versus Pep, Salah versus De Bruyne. That's it right there. That's all they're going to do. That is the marketing for a Premier League next season. Don't worry about everyone else. Don't worry about everyone else Premier League. Their marketing next season will be Pep versus Klopp, Haaland versus Nunez, Salah versus De Bruyne. Who will win? You know, that's what it's going to be. They're going to battle it. It's going to be gold, mate. It's going to be gold. I hope we rotate more this season, keeping the players fresh. I think we will, especially with a 5-sub rule. Especially with a 5-sub rule. He's an average player. I don't think he's an average player, but he looks like an average player at the moment. I get what you're saying. I think Naby Keita is a very good footballer. He's obviously got quality, but at the moment he looks average. So I will say that. Trudon in the house. Hay fever has me feeling like I've been hit by a truck. Hope Nunez is a success. Yeah, a lot of people have been worried. Like, I'll get a bit of bad hay fever, but not as bad as you guys are hearing. I mean, Savage was on the other day. He had to have his glasses on there, and the man was swollen up. I know a lot of people will be getting it bad this week. Like bad eyes, bad nose, you can't breathe. Fortunately, I'm not. I'm all right. Benny, I'm hoping to finish 6th or 7th next season. Well, Stevie's had a little bit of time now. He's had his feeling out process. Benny, how do you feel about Stevie as your manager? Do you feel like going forward with Stevie at the helm, you're going to be all right? Because what I've noticed with Aston Villa, especially with Steven Gerrard in charge, he can attract a player. He can attract a player because Steven Gerrard, he's got pull. You know what I mean? He's got pull. Who doesn't want to play for Stevie G? So he's definitely got pull in that regard. So, Benny, I'd like to see you, because I'm way behind on the comments, but when I get to your comment later, let me know how happy you are with Stevie and how you think you're doing. Edward, morning, Jamie, morning, lads and lassies. Big up, Edward. See you tonight, Edward, 7 p.m. I've just shared to my friend a link, Jamie. Big up, Daz. Big up, Daz. Got to go, guys. See you all tonight. Sub to Jamie's channel, also mine as well. On the road to 300 subs. Smash the likes as well. Jamie's a great guy. Big up to that. Big up, subs. Steve, I'll see you tonight, my mate. 7 o'clock. Yes, 7 p.m. I'll send you the link, unless I've already done it. I can't remember. Jamie, any chance of a quick recap on players leaving or rumours to leave a bit behind the latest gossip, mate? Yeah, okay, I'll get it up, my man. What I do, I'll get it up, my friend. I'll get it up. That didn't sound right. Let me just explore this for you, my friend. What I want to do first, though, is shout out all the members of the channel. All you members need a shout out, that is for sure. Let's go to memberships. So let's shout out the members of the channel. So, Paul, UK lad, John Moore, Stephen Duffy, Stephen Owen, Severian, Dugout, Football Channel, David, Liz, Charlie, Andrew, Sabiri, Ivan, Helen, John, Ricky, and Raging Pot. They're your members so far, guys. If you also want to be a member of Jamie Fitz Football Chats, go and hit the join button, guys, and become a member and get your name shouted out as well. I appreciate all you guys. Thank you very much for membership. Much love, guys. Much love. Also, I think did I say Stephen? I think I said Stevens as well. Jamie, sorry, I might just. You're good, mate. You don't have to apologise for anything. You could do a Legend Series, Jamie. There's goals, big games, and impacting club. I could, my man. Yes. Is it done? Ahmed, no, it is basically done, my man. We're just waiting for Benfica to say yes, then we're away. Midfield needs a bit of a boom. I agree. And Jamie, what do you make of the Gavi talk? I think it's purely agent talk. So the Gavi thing, as I said earlier, Liverpool were very, very, very interested in Gavi. Very interested in Gavi. And there was real interest there. The problem is Gavi he's a young Spaniard at Barcelona. He's come through the youth ranks at Barcelona. He's never going to leave Barcelona. They just don't go anywhere. They stay there they just stay at them clubs. So, yeah, I don't really see Gavi going anywhere, unfortunately. But, yeah, I mean, Liverpool were very interested, though. How do you think we will cope with low blocks? We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Now we've got a bit. Thing is, though, with low blocks now, because we've got a number 9 up there, we can play in a different kind of way, so we can take a game differently. We can bring teams onto us a little bit. We could play 4-2-3-1, 2 defensive midfielders, and just drop back a little bit and let them teams come onto us. And then we can counter-attack with Nunez up top in the middle, in that number 9 position. So that's something we didn't do last season. And I kept saying that last season as well. When I was watching games, I was always like, let them come on to us for a little bit. You know, we go for 90 minutes, keep going and going and going and going until we eventually break them down. But sometimes we don't. I'm always like, how about we just sit back, take 10 minutes out of the game and let them come on to us. And then we got the perfect players to counter-attack. But we didn't seem to do that last season. I think this season coming, with the way we're going to probably change our attack up, with Nunez up top, playing maybe a little bit, dropping that little bit back, because if you're playing 4-2-3-1, you're not so high up the pitch. You're going to be dropping back just naturally a little bit. So that lets teams come onto us a little bit. We can then counter-attack, which will be better for us with the players we've got. So I think that's what we'll be doing next season. UA for FIFA are useless as long as they get their money. Don't give a toss. That is very true, Heather. That is very true. Good evening, Andrew. Good morning. Good evening. Good afternoon, Andrew. Yeah, surely we'd try and get that shirt. Yeah, exactly. Let me get through these chats. Did you sub to the panel last night, Jamie? John also made his debut. Big Newcastle fan. Will you do a collab with him when Liverpool play Newcastle? Yeah, I've had John on the channel before, Niall. I've had John on the channel before, my friend. Just going through your chats here. Just saw someone. Where was it? Sydney. There you go. I'm very happy to be a Liverpool fan. How far are we with Nunez? Big up, Sydney. Looks almost done, man. It does look almost done. I honestly think FSG wanted Nunez and Tchouaméni no matter what. That was our plan, but maybe Mbappe didn't go to Madrid. Yeah, I think that was our plan as well, which would have been around 150, 160 million outlay. And I think that's what we're doing. And we're going to get what? We're probably going to get 100 of that back. So then it's just a £60 outlay then by FSG, which they'll be happy with. So, yeah, I think we're going to get a midfielder still. I really do. I respect us for backing off when we knew he wanted Madrid. We aren't shameless like United. Yeah, exactly. If we can get some class midfielder like Bellingham, Gavi or Barella, we'll go win everything next season. When we will confirm Nunez. So there is reports today going around that Nunez might be flying in today. Now, these are just rumours. Take it with a massive pinch of salt. But there is rumours that he's flying in today. So here's another report. So Darwin Núñez and Josema Gameres will not be available for Uruguay's game against Panama. Darwin will travel to England to complete his deal to Liverpool, while Guianez has not recovered from an injury sustained versus the USA. So that's what is coming out of Uruguay today. That is coming out of Uruguay right now. That's what's coming out of Uruguay at the moment. So I just want to say, just take it with all a bit of pinch of salt at the moment. It's not all confirmed, but if that is the case, that is coming over, then his medical will be done. What? It should be signed by Monday. It should all be official by Monday morning, depending how quick the medical can take. All depends how quick the medical can take. So it all depends on that. Savage says, "What is this, Bobby and Amal? Disrespect I keep hearing about taking number 7 or number 9 to give to Nunez. Have a word with yourself, guys." Mile. Bobby gave us everything. I swear you lot would sell your nan. Depends how much they wanted for her. No. No, you can't give. You can't. I already said it. You can't give someone a shirt number who's already got it. The number 10's Gavi free because Mane's leaving. So you give Nunez the number 10 shirt, and then I believe when Bobby probably does leave after next season, then he can have the number 9 shirt. But till then, it's still Bobby's. Firstly, Bobby's still playing, and that's his number. Secondly, it ruined his song. I can't wait for the game against City in July so we can see how good Nunez and Haaland are. Yeah, it's going to be good. Like, subscribe, and join the fam. You never walk alone. Big up, Stephen. Thank you very much, my friend. Yeah, guys, 90 likes so far, 105 you watching. We need 10 more likes, guys. 10 more likes. And we get 100. I want 10 more likes, guys. 10 more likes with 100, guys. Let's do it. Let's do it, guys. I wonder what number. Yeah, it's true. I wonder what number Fabio will get. I don't know what numbers are available. Who's the players that left? You might get Ox's number. Who's number 23? It's Diaz, ain't it? You might get Ox's. If Ox goes, you might get Ox's number. Penny, you all right? Penny's hanging about, guys. Penny is hanging about. Penny? With the outgoings, we will probably make around 50 million in a way. Yeah, so we'll probably go make towards 100 mil with all the outgoings. I think Fabio will get 28. Fabio sits 10. Morning. Fellow mods. I disagree. Oh, Edward, did you see it as well? I'm not saying I agree with him either, by the way. I'm just putting it out there. I saw it last night and I thought, well, that might be a good question to ask the panel tonight. We are 2 centimetres and need to learn how to gradually phase players out. Yes, but about 1 midfield bought since 2018, which I'll discuss later tonight. Calvin Ramsey will be completed soon. Yeah, 4 million up to 6 mil. Cal's net army has good points, but you can't just get rid of players immediately. It needs to be a gradual process. I agree. I love Bobby, but his time has come to move on. Football is in circle, guys. Exactly. Ox out. Yep. Look, I love Oxo Chain. Don't get me wrong. I do love the Ox, but I think his time at the football club is just it's done. It's finished, you know. Wayne Williams in the house. Is the Nunez deal complete yet? Do you know? Apparently, Wayne, he's flying out tonight. So reports from Uruguay at the moment saying he will not be available for their game against Panama today. So, yeah, he looks like he could be flying out, my friend, which is it's huge. That's huge if it's true. So we just got to keep our eye on it and see what happens. Jamie, who do you want on opening day if you had to pick any of the new promoted teams? Forest. Not Forest, my man. Not Forest all day. Disagree on Curtis, though. He's got tons of ability and can drive and shoot the ball. What we need. Yeah, I like Curtis. Keep him in the club. I've said this for a long time. Thiago's too injury prone. We need his future replacement. Who's better than Gavi? That's why I don't I hope he don't resign with Barca. It's all guessing. None of us know if Klopp is sentimental. I mean, likelihood is it helps FSG. It helps FSG players like Bobby staying easier on the model, less outgoing. These are businessmen, not football men. Yeah, exactly. This is something I'm going to talk about tonight, guys, on the when we do our panel tonight. I'm going to bring that question up to the panel and see what they want to say about it. A lot of Liverpool fans do think it. A lot of Liverpool fans do think it. So I think it's only right to bring it up in a little bit of a debate. I honestly don't think it's true. I think, you know, I don't see. I also don't see what's wrong with sentiment. You know, I don't get what's wrong with being sentimental either. People want to see sentiment, don't they? We don't always want to be cutthroat here, cutthroat there. And as I keep saying, Pep Guardiola is probably as cutthroat as anybody, but he's always been able to afford to be cutthroat as well at the same time. Jurgen Klopp's never had the luxury of being able to afford to be cutthroat. Maybe if Klopp had, you know, all the money like Pep's got at Man City, he might be more cutthroat. I do like sentimental in football. I do like sentiment. I really do. I'm an emotional guy, so I do like it. Does anyone know how the FA do the fixtures? Is it computer done or manually? I think they just put. So I think what they do every single season, everything goes into a computer, like a program, a data program, and it works out who played what, when, and where, and so it's not always the same, and then it just throws it out, sort of thing. Jamie, did you see that Fulham, or I think it was Forest, have made a bid for Williams or Phillips? Can't remember which one because I watched up last night. You know, Craig Dorr, etc. on. I have heard that, my friend. My number 10 choice is number 1, Quetta, number 2, Lemire, number 3, Fekir. Take a risk on him. You go back for Fekir after everything that happened. Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know. Whoa. I don't know about that. That would be that's ballsy, man. That's ballsy. Go back for Fekir. There's plenty of affordable midfielders out there. There certainly is. Keith, the McDonald's employee, used to be quick but slowed down, but he can still do a good job. Or getting a new fast burger flipper in and paying him twice the wages. FSG, I just want decent burgers made. Yeah, well, if you want decent burgers, I don't think you should go to McDonald's though. But yeah, I get you. I do get you. We need one class midfielder badly. Helen, there's a link for that Premier League thing. Attacking midfielder is a must, in my opinion. That's why we didn't win the league and Champions League. City will smash your hopes. They are strengthening too. Haaland, Alvarez, plus more. Okay, Alec. Okay. Alec, thank you very much for coming on a Liverpool channel and expressing your views. Also, giving me a view and a comment helps my channel immensely. So I do appreciate it, my friend. Thank you very much. And again, another comment. Thank you very much. I do. You don't actually realise how well you're actually helping me, my friend. You're actually helping me. I'm putting your comments on screen. Although you're being an offensive prick, I'm still putting your comments on screen because what it's doing is helping the channel. You're helping my channel grow. So I really appreciate it because you hung around long enough to give me a view. So thank you very much. I'm good. Dream on it. Excuses just like Klopp lost at loser ball. I love it. I love it. I'm going to put it all up. I'm going to put it all up because it helps my channel grow. What people don't realise is, like Alec here, Alec Johnson. What people don't realise is that you come into an opposition channel, you're a bit rude, which you know Alex being, but at the same time, he's giving me a view, he's commenting, and that helps the channel immensely grow. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. Oh dear, Alec, they just won the print. I know. This is another thing as well. Everyone says, all Man City, all I hear from Man City fans is Liverpool this, Liverpool that. We're Man City, we just won the league. But the first thing Man City fans do Let's talk about Liverpool. He's come on over here talking about how crap we are, apparently. He's not once bigged up his own team yet, by the way. If he came over here and bigged up his own team, saying City, we're champions, I'd be like, oh, cool. That's great. But no, he's come over here and basically slagged Liverpool off and not once bigged up his own club. So, yeah, thank you very much. 17 times we need Fabio Rivera's Porto Bernardo Silva. We need that creative midfielder. I can't take the mate, but he is Bayern bound. Yeah, I think he's Bayern bound as well. Was impressed with Klopp subs this season. Lost the pot in the Spurs game. No. City maybe Kings of England, but never European royalty. Yeah. Alex supporting City since the money came in. 5 subs is a no-brainer. It's the way it should be. It happened during the COVID season. It means you have a bigger squad than being the World Cup. I can see teams spending 100%. Yes, damn right, Stephen. Oh, hang on. Our record in Community Shield is pretty bad. Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's just a friendly, ain't it? And it's just a pre-season friendly. It's not the end of the world. It's always nice to win. Don't get me wrong, because you're beating, the league champions from last season. You're putting a thing down, but it's not the end of the world. I'm not sure if it's true, but there is a theory that 22 out of the 35 in the squad have asthma and use the drug to enhance it. Probably. I mean, all this asthma stuff that you hear about is just. No, I've got asthma. I'm asthmatic, but there's all different levels of asthma. You can get sports level asthma. You can get life-threatening asthma. You can get mild asthma. You can get exercise version of that. You can get all different kinds. City will eventually win Champions League, followed league and followed for 48 years. Big up, Alec, for following for 48 years. Big up to yourself. And at last, you've said something positive about your own club. I feel bad for Nico. He had a great season. And plus, if you're 48 years, if you've been following the club for 48 years, Alec, I expect you to be a bit more grown up than with the comments you've just put up. If you've been following your club for 48 odd years, it means you're in your 50s at least, mate, or early 60s. So if that was the case, I would expect you to be a little bit more grown up. I mean, loser, Paul, if you've really been following for your club for over 48 years, you've got to be a man in your late 50s at least. So you're using the word loser, Paul, in your late 50s. Man, I think you need to grow up a little bit. I feel bad for Nico. Had a great season and looks like he's going to get an opportunity Staker claiming the squad. A lot of people ask me what's my favourite top 16. I'll just say I don't have one. Some people think it's a majority to have a top 16. No, Villa boy. Benny, my man. Don't listen to any of them people. You support one club and one club only. It doesn't matter what that club is. I was just lucky that my dad was a Liverpool fan and sat me down, and I've been a Liverpool fan for 30 years. Been a Liverpool fan for 30 years, and I would never choose another club in my life. You're a Villa boy. Probably your dad's a Villa man, and and that's your team. Don't worry about what anyone else says. Villa's you, and that's it. Right, Alec, you're being ridiculous now, mate. I'm going to keep putting your comments up because you've been a prat. But you said you've been following. Hang on, look. City will eventually win Champions League and followed for 48 years. So I'm taking it, mate. You're in your late 50s and you're putting stuff like this. It's time to grow up, my friend. When everything goes electric, City will be cooked. Nunez will develop quicker than Haaland. Oh, Lewis. That's fine talks to the sea. Just imagine that a club now put out a surprise sign and in that no one expected that could happen. Eventually, maybe. City small club. Imagine FIFA do something like to support Ukraine in the World Cup in Qatar. Hypocrisy. Oh, I know. Could you imagine Gavi under Thiago and Klopp for 3 years? I mean, geez. Oh, I know. Forest have a better history, Alec, and they will banter the plastics this year. Welcome to the channel, mate. Yeah, exactly. All right. Fill up your cars and thanks for oil money, you mugs. Right. Alec, for starters, I can't believe how much you're commenting on a rival fans channel. Secondly, you're giving me views, revenue, comments. You know, this all goes against you, my friend, what you're trying to achieve. You're actually accomplishing nothing here. You're actually accomplishing nothing. Do you know what I mean? You're actually accomplishing nothing. In fact, mods, do your job. Mods, assemble, and just block him now. He's had his fun. He's had his fun. So mods, assemble, and just block this weirdo. A man who's apparently watched his club, followed his club for over 48 years. He's talking like he's 16 years old. So everyone, just now, mods, just go and do your jobs, guys, and just get rid. Just get rid. It's just being pathetic. The 5 club rule benefits the top teams, not great for the mid-table teams. I can understand that, Benny boy. I understand that. But what it will do for the lower league team, the teams lower in the league, the mid-table teams, it will let you freshen your legs up in mid. Like, how many times do people like Villas and your Leicesters and all that, they're running out of steam in games and they can only make 3 subs. If you can make 5 subs in a game, yeah, the quality might not be as good as the bigger teams, but it will give you fresher legs in midfield. In areas in your team that might need fresher legs. There'll be players in your teams that managers not been able to take off before, but no, they're absolutely dying on the pitch, but they need to keep them on there. With the 5 sub rule, you can change that around. Yes, the quality might not be the same, but you'd be surprised what fresh legs would do to a team. Yeah, like the vid people, big up Aiden. Villa's defence is atrocious. Stevie needs to sort that out SAP. Yeah, exactly. Watching 84 like. What are we on like now for likes, guys? 107 likes. There you go. Big up everyone. Over 100 likes on the channel yet again. Oh, no one's crying, my man. And look, Alec, you're probably banned now. I've put this up, but you have probably been banned. I hope the mods have done their thing. Yeah. Guys, don't just delete their messages. Pablo, just I see you deleted his message. Just ban him. Just ban him so he can't come back. Just ban them. Just ban him so he can't come back. I'm going to read this out anyway. Crime bin dippers. Right, Alec. If I was I'm a Liverpool fan. If I went on a City channel, and I know City fans, by the way, who are far, far more respectful than you, my friend, and I would go on there and have a bit of banter. Yeah, but banter is what football's about. We all like football banter. This, my friend, is not banter. This is childish and rude. That's all it is, my friend. Childish and rude. And you keep saying you followed your team for over 46 years. If that was the case, it means you're in your 50s and you're talking like a 14-year-old. You know what I mean? Actually, my 4-year-old son is more grown up than you. What are you doing? I'm all for banter. I don't mind if you come up here and go, we're the mighty City. We've won 4, you've won 1. I don't mind all that because that's football banter and that's absolutely fine. You're bigging up your own club. But not once so far in any of these comments have you bigged up your own club at all, which tells me 2 things, my man. 1, you're insecure. 2, Liverpool are a bigger club. So thank you very much. Yes, I love the copy show. I have a different take. Klopp said, we spend what we earn, so if the money is usually goes there. It needed the most models, not COVID proof, and we're just coming out of it. Big up Mr. Sinclair. He has been banned. Big up Pablo. Ban that fool. Ilya says, yeah, people like him just need to go. People like him just need to absolutely do one. It's pointless as well. Absolutely pointless as well. Because, as I say, I don't mind banter, guys. I don't mind banter. But when you come on and you're just rude and horrible and obnoxious, that's not... I'm just not for that. Do you know what I mean, guys? I don't get that. I just don't get being rude and obnoxious. I really don't. I just don't get it. I really don't. It's just not. It's not a place to be. Good Pablo. Pep will be gone next season if he doesn't win Champions League. Yeah, he has been good, and since he came in, and like you said, he has made some great signings. One of his recent signings, Thiago, has said about his massive signing for us. And I've heard he is quality. Big up Benny boy. See, look, Benny's coming, totally respectful. He's an Aston Villa fan coming on a Liverpool channel, and Benny's like, I really like Benny. I want Benny to stay. Benny, make sure you subscribe to the channel, even though you're a Villa fan, because he's coming and being respectful and talking, and also he can have a bit of banter. You know, Benny can banter us if he wants. You know, but he's been respectful, more grown up than apparently a City fan that's been over a fan for over 46 years, which means he's in his 50s. Yeah. Benny, make sure you subscribe to the channel, my friend. Alec, behave. Yeah, don't worry about that, Alec. No more, guys. Don't worry about that, Alec. Jamie, what do you do in members videos? So I'm going to do, that's going to be a thing when I get, as the season, as when I get to 2K subs, Ilias, when I get to 2K subs, my friend, I'm going to start doing member-only videos for members. So what it'll be, we can have member-only debate shows where all you members can just come on the video, you know, and it's just a member, like Coppish do. Coppish do member-only videos, yeah. So if you go with Coppish, they do member-only videos just for their members. So it's like private videos, so members only. So it's only for you and members who can see it. And if people want to see them videos, they have to join membership. So we can have I can do different kinds of debate shows with members only, and you guys can come onto the channel. You know, you guys can come onto the channel. We can do our own thing, and it'd be like, you know, a private video only for members, so the public are not going to see it all, guys. So I know there's a lot of people out there who want to come onto the channel, but get a bit shy because it's on a massive worldwide platform. But when it's only a members only video, only members can watch it. So you members can come on in, have your say on video and debate shows and things like that, and then you lot can go back and watch it back because only members can watch it. If a new member joins in the next 3 minutes, I'll super chat £20. Charlie, you don't have to do that, my friend. Big up Charlie anyway. Charlie's ever immortal on this channel, as he's the first ever super chatter on this channel. So big up Charlie. The only thing I dislike about Gerald is he's a Liverpool legend, but apart from that, I love him. Big up Benny. But everyone don't like Liverpool. It's all good. See, this is what I like about Benny. See, this is just a bit of banter, playful banter, in a way that should be done. You know what I'm saying? And I like it. Thanks, Benny. You're a good man. You're a good man. Yeah, Benny, easy now. I don't mind Benny. Look, I'm liking Benny. Benny's all right. Benny respects Steve G. Otherwise, I'll find you by the head. Ain't fair, brother. I have a very particular set of skills. Benny boy, the only issue with Thiago Carlos that he's 29 and will be in your club for 3 or 4 years. Let's get 100 likes, please. Big up Ilias. I don't know why we haven't confirmed it yet. It's because the medical one. He'll be flying over. He'll have his medical over the weekend. It'll be good. It's good. Gerard is my favourite. Love him. And I feel you on that. I love him more than my dad. Jesus, savage. Right, Jesus, savage. That's I love him more than my dad. Wow. I don't know what to say about that. Right, savage. Klopp, Dad, Stevie. What order? Munsey talks in the house. I'll see you in fancy dress again. Be up, Munsey. How you doing, my friend? Everyone go and check Munsey out. Munsey talks. Wrestling, football, NBA, Formula One. He does it all. Go and check him out. He's a great guy. Big up, Munsey. How you doing? Well, me too. Jesus Christ. Remember when you press the button? And I love my dad, but he ain't no Stevie G level. Gave me life or not. Jesus Christ, savage. You've done me, Jamie. Jamie, when you hit 5K subs, are you doing call-ins? I'll do call-ins whenever, my friend. If you want a call-in show, we can do a call-in show. I don't have to be on 5K. If I ever hit 5K subs, if I ever hit 5K subs, that would be amazing. But I don't have to, I'll do call-in show anyway. I'll do a call. If you want a call-in show, I'll do a call-in show. Not a problem. You guys want it, I'll do it. It's not a problem. I'll do a call-in show next week. I'll find this thing out next week. Some in the time in the schedule next week, Mr. Sinclair. I will do a call-in show, like coppish style, yeah? If you want that, guys, it can be done. It can be done. Well, Jamie, great news. Nunez deal almost done. Big up, Stephen Duffy. I've got to go now, bye, and remember to hit the likes of Jamie. Big up, Ellen. Bobby's got more to give. Tough season for him, but Sadio had a tough 2021, and people still here. Done his times back then. Yeah, back exactly. Big up to yourself. You are absolutely correct. Curtis Jones can be a decent player for us if we're using correctly. I agree. We don't have a number 19 or 22. There you go. Get it done. Klopp may not be the manager for some of you. If you don't want sentiment and loyalty, people want the man to change his personality just because of City doing so well. Yeah, exactly. Probably a salty, jealous rival fan whose team has never had a chance to mention or even reaching a quad. Jamie's show, glad your name and shame them. That's what it is. And in the house, and these people clearly have nothing else to do. Football without sentiment, loyalty, and Origi is the NBA. Yeah, exactly. Only City fans can actually talk to us. Yeah, exactly. And I love Anne. Big up Anne. I was very close to banning you last night on Doug's channel for bigging up the red and white shite. Yeah. So on Doug's channel last night, I didn't know Ant was in the house, and I actually I said I look forward to Forest being back in the Premier League because of all the English European winners are all in one league again. And obviously, Ant is a Leicester fan. So, yeah, it didn't go well for Ant. It didn't go down well with Ant. Even when City won the league, they took their time to invite us instead of celebrating. Yeah, I know. It's mad, ain't it? City still never won Champions League. We won 6. For me, Jones gets 2 more seasons to win Klopp's trust. At 23, you need a Bauer. I would spot by the team by then. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Woodburn was released yesterday. Remember him and Trent made their debuts versus Leeds in the Cup. Woodburn was thought of a high prospect. Isn't he our youngest ever goal scorer as well? Jamesy asked that Alec, how many times have Man City won Champions League with all that? Yeah. Don't worry about him, guys. Yikes, over 50 years in no Champions League. What a grown 48-year-old man behaves like this. Yeah, exactly. That's why I didn't believe him. He had to be a child. There's no way. Jesus Christ. There is no way that he was a fan of over 48 years. Because that'd have to make him in his late 50s, wouldn't it? You know, when you start becoming a fan of a football club, you're usually around 10 years old, ain't you? 9, 10 years old when you're taking it in properly. That's why I say 30. I've took like 10 years from, I was 10 years old, 40 now, so 30 years a fan. So he had to be in his late 50s, even early 60s maybe. It's a joke. He had to be in his late, there's no way he was talking like that and being like, oh, no way. You're an idiot, go away. I smell BS. Right? He said arse instead of arse. There's no American City fans of 48 years. Stop lying. He said ass. He did say ass. Yeah. No Brit anywhere puts, when they're saying calling someone an asshole, put ASS. It just don't happen. You put ARS. Yeah, American City fans are very new. Sounds like they're crying about no Champions League in 50 years. Is that Alec Baldwin? Just Jamie with go. Bye, Alec. He's been banned, guys. Don't worry. Big up, Pablo. I wouldn't trust City and their maths 48 dog years. That would make Alex 8. Oil money can't buy Champions or a genuine fan base. Exactly. Don't forget to like and share. Bye, Oil FC. Oh, I love you guys. You guys are the best. You seriously are. You guys are the best. Benny boy, cheers. No, man. No worries, Benny. Big up yourself. So member only masturbate shows. Oh, for goodness sake. And Dave's in the popping for 5 minutes. All right, Dave. No worries, my friend. No worries. Dave, I'll send it to you on Twitter. Hang on, my friend. There is Dave here. Go. Send it to Dave. There we go. All right, if you're still about, Dave, the link's sent, mate. So you have 6 prems and a few domestic trophies and start chatting like they're relevant. When is Nunez having his medical? Hopefully tomorrow. Hit the lights. Big up, Dave. Ant's become a new member. Big up, Ant. Thank you very much, my man. He's not even a Liverpool fan. Big up, Ant. Leicester City fan becoming a member of a Liverpool channel. And that's amazing, my friend. Thank you very much. I do appreciate the love, my friend. I really do. Thank you very much, my man. I really appreciate that. That's actually touched me, Ant. Thanks very much. Consider you're not even a Liverpool fan. That is massive respect to you, my friend. Thank you very much. That's touched me, Laz. Big up to you. Yeah, we will be doing, hopefully by the start of the new season, I will be doing member-only videos as well for you guys to come in, have your say. So members can come into the chat. Because I do know a lot of members, a lot of people in the chat here don't want to come in and have their say, but it can be a bit, daunting, So I get that. So by the new season, I will have member only videos where you guys can come in, all the members can come in, get in the chat, have debates with us and that, and then you ain't got to be so worried because no one else is watching you apart from members. So yeah, big up to everybody for that. I appreciate it. I think everyone sent me that. Yeah, all good, all good. Golden Charlie. Big app for joining. Arsenal for life, and Charlie put the message in ages ago. Lucky you get that, James Phillips. Chats after yours. About that. And you're the man. I will never ever disrespect you about Nottingham Forest ever again. Don't you worry. You should start doing collabs with other fan channels. I have been done. I have done. I've done some mostly with Liverpool fan channels, but next season, when we're doing, especially against the big 6 teams and stuff like that, I will be doing a lot of collabs with people for them channels. When Liverpool play Leicester, I'll probably do something with Ant. I'm sure me and Ant will get together and do some when Liverpool and Leicester play each other next season, and do some match previews and stuff like that. Background change, yes. Pank, yes. How you doing, Pank FC? Hope you're doing well, my friend. Now, how many members you got now, Jamie? You're doing a stream from Penthouse Suite in the penthouse. I think I've got about 16 members now. 16 members. Jamie, have you done collabs with Arsenal fans like Luca or Stephen? Don't get me started about Luca. Don't get me started about Luca or any other group. I've done. I think I've done a few. I did one with the top because I've only been doing this 8 months. So last season I basically went and just got my head down and done videos every single day and just went completely solo mode. But from next season, I will hopefully be collabing with a lot of other YouTubers out there from all different sides. I mean, we play 19 other teams next season, so if I can find, Forest YouTubers, Bournemouth YouTubers, Fulham YouTubers, Chelsea YouTubers, Man United YouTubers, all that sort of stuff, I will sure do collabs with them for games and previews and stuff like that. Hopefully, when we play Leicester, hopefully me and Ant can get together and do some videos as well. That'd be good stuff. Bionic Bear, it's been a while, Bionic Bear 87. How are you? The tears from the Manx when Nunez scores past them. Yes, Bionic Bear, it's been a while. How are you doing? Carl, going to head off up the F You can see. Big up, Carl. How you doing? Well, my man. Cannot wait till we play them again. What's the random sound in the stream? Laugh out loud. Oh, that might be my kids downstairs. Yeah. What's the? Oh, I think one of my kids is playing their tablet, and I think you can hear it, but they've gone downstairs now. That would be amazing. And do Collabs. Since Klopp has been here in pounds, City 967 million, Chelsea 912, United 800, Arsenal 692, Klopp 600 million. Tell Alex if Klopp spent another 360 million, would have had 4 league titles and 1 Champions League. Ignoring Jamie, yeah, big up. Let's get Dave in. My friend.
How are you, my friend? Look, I'm wearing my lucky Warrior. Do you remember this top, do you?
Warrior top. Jesus Christ.
Oh, my God. Look at this. Retro style, baby. How are you? All good? Is it going to be a Nunez weekend?
It looks like it, don't it? It looks like it so far. How do you feel on the transfer?
I just did a video a few minutes ago. I think the latest, I suppose, is personal.
Oh, Dave's gone. As quick as Dave arrives, his video goes.
Hello? Can you hear me? Something happened there?
Yeah, you're. We can hear you. Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you. You there?
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you, Dave. We can hear you, Dave.
I can't hear you.
Come in and out. Go in and out again. Go in and out, Dave. There you go. Yeah, come in and out. He's go and subscribe to Dave, guys. There's his channel, and subscribe to Ants as well. Looking like Ramsey from everything's done as well. Yes, it does. Archandra from India. Big up to yourself, my friend. Doombrush, you never walk alone. Big up to you, my friend. Nunez won't be in Uruguay squad tonight as he's travelling to the UK to do his medical. Exactly. Total footballing house. Do you get other fans on you? And it would be hilarious. Yeah, from next season, I'll be having a lot of opposition fans coming in, especially when we play each other. So when Liverpool play Leicester, I'm definitely going to get Ant on the channel. There's no doubt about that. So that will all be happening next season. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait. This season just gone, and say I've only been doing this for 8 months now, so I was very self-focused and just going straight at it. But next season there'll be loads of
I don't know what happened there, buddy. Sorry. Technical issues.
Technical issues. We all have them. So go on. What you were saying about you just did a stream?
Yeah, just talking about, like, obviously personal terms agreed. Even the fee agreed. I know there's a bit of haggling over the fee. I think Benfica wanted 5 million more or something like that. You'll always get that in fee. I mean, people don't realise the amount of stuff that goes into a transfer is just ridiculous. It's not just about signing a check for 80 million or 100. It doesn't work like that. There's installments involved and stuff. A lot of teams don't play it straight out. Maybe if you had oil money, you might, but you know what I mean?
Exactly.
But so, I mean, I think it'll be done, Jamie. I mean, there's too much for it not to be done. I heard about him flying over overnight and stuff like that. But to be fair, he doesn't even have to fly over, because remember with the Diaz deal, we flew to Colombia. We did the deal at the Colombian training camp with the green screen.
That is
so,
very true.
You know, we don't need to do that. So I think it'll be done. It'll be announced very soon. But it's very, very exciting signing. What a player.
Oh, yeah, I'm proper excited about it. It's what we need. We need that clinical striker up front. I don't think teams have worked us out, because we wouldn't have done this season what we've done if teams have worked us out. But what it is, I think teams are getting used to the way we play, and that's the difference. And we just need to change it up a little bit. And someone like Nunez coming in that number 9 position is just massive, because it can change the way we can play. We can go to 4-2-3-1. We can go 4-3-3. We can play different kinds of football. We can sit back a little bit and play now counter-attacking football with an out-and-out 9 up front. And it's just going to change the way we play. And it's so clinical.
It's about options. It's about options, isn't it?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I mean, he's a big lad. He's 22. He's almost 23. He's pace. He's some pace. He actually reminds me of Torres. He's got a very Torres-esque stature, pace. You know, very deceiving. Torres was fast. Just looking at him, you wouldn't have thought so. very good in the air, and of course, very good in the ground. But listen, I heard a lot of stuff yesterday. Thought about his hold-up play isn't great and all this type of crap. But he's a raw. He's 22.
Yeah.
He's loads of learning to do, and what better place to come learning under Klopp and Liverpool?
Yeah, exactly. And one thing I will say about his link-up play, I heard someone say about this, and it is true. His link-up play might not actually be that bad. It might just be that he's so much better than everyone else at Benfica that they weren't on his level. So when he comes to Liverpool, he's got to be passing it off to Diaz on the left, Salah on the right. He's going to have
ridiculous.
Thiago and Fabinho, behind him where he can play it back to. So he's got to have so much more talent around him that his pass percentage is going to go through the roof at Liverpool. There's no doubt about that. His link-up play will get better. Lewandowski weren't the Lewandowski he had now when Klopp bought him in all them years ago. $2.5 million from a Polish club in the row one there.
Look, there's no guarantees, Jamie, that even if we do sign him, say this weekend or whatever, and it's a big record-breaking deal, which it looks like it will be, there's no guarantee that it works like someone like Diaz comes straight in. It's beautiful, everything works. Sometimes there's hitches and takes a few months to settle. It's a big move for the young lad. But the only good thing would be if we can get him in the next few days, he can go on his holidays and come back for a full pre-season. And that would be absolutely huge for a young player coming in.
Yeah, definitely. That would be massive because, pre-season under Klopp, it's not like a lot of pre-seasons. You hear these players about pre-season, it's hard work under Klopp. He makes you run constantly.
He makes you sweat. He makes you sweat.
Yeah, that's why we're so fit. The way we play constantly every minute of the game for 64 matches this season. The fitness levels are on through the roof. I heard Trent do an interview and he's saying that, he's never been so fit and they're just used to it now. They go training, they do their training, they play. They're just so used to that intensity now. It's just like water off a duck's back to them. They're so used to it. So people like Nunez, when they come into it, will find that a bit daunting at first.
It'll be a culture shock, I'm sure. Yeah. Listen, Benfica are a top side. There's no doubt about it. I know the league, the league in the Portuguese isn't the Premier League. Let's say there's this huge step up, but we've seen what he did in the Champions League, especially against us. But he did it against Barca. I think he scored 2 against Barca, so he can do it in the big games. So I've no worries. There. But you always have something in the back of your mind of a young lad like that moving to a different country, different language. Now, there's a few players around the Liverpool squad. Of course, Pep Linders speaks fluent Portuguese. There's a few, obviously, Bobby speaks Portuguese, being Brazilian and stuff like that, Fabinho. So he won't have any problem integrating into a club like that. And Vita, the Liverpool coach as well, speaks Portuguese. I think he is Portuguese. So there's got to be no problems. But you never know. You never know, Jamie.
Pep Linders, the man of many talents, ain't he?
Unbelievable, isn't he?
Dutch lad, speaks Portuguese. I think he speaks another language as well. I think he speaks 3 or 4. And have you seen his tactical thing he did on BT Sport?
Yeah, he does. He does some
very tactical thinking.
Yeah, I have a feeling, Jamie, he could take Liverpool. I mean, obviously we want Klopp to stay forever, but he's 4 years left at least, which he could extend again. But I think Pep could come in. I mean, he knows inside out. You never know what's going to happen there.
Well, he said he wants to be a manager, don't he? That's his goal, and he's definitely got the tactics and the brain. He's definitely got it. So, I think there was times in the season when he made Klopp go to 4-4-2 in a couple of games.
Yeah,
and Klopp actually said, "Oh, that was Pep's idea." And when we won the game, came back into it. And I think there was a game we went 4-2-4 in a game, we came back and won that match. And Klopp said after it, "Yeah, that was Pep Linders. That was his." He told me
that was right. That was right. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, do this and do that, and it works.
But there's so much. It's going to be a crazy summer, really. I mean, we've still Salah to sort out, which I hoping will get sorted out. Mane still to go to Bayern Munich. Looks like that will happen. We've got young lads coming up through, the likes of Katie Gordon, Harvey Elliott, Tyler Morton, Fabio Cavallo coming in from Fulham on the 1st of July. Young Calvin Ramsey looks like it could be done next week. I mean, it's exciting times.
Oh, it certainly is. It certainly is. I think we're getting a midfielder in as well. I don't.
And a midfielder. I'd like a midfielder. Yeah.
I think that'll happen because we were very after Tuchemeni. That was serious. Liverpool were actually serious on him. But when they heard that Real Madrid go bid 100 million and he wanted to go to Real Madrid, there's no point going on with that transfer because when a player's made up his mind, it's a bit like Nunez. Man United tried the last minute deal, but Nunez was like, no, I want to go to Liverpool. So there's just no point. When a player's made their mind up, Player power has so much. Players have all the power now. So when they make their mind up, they're going somewhere. They're going. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, look, we've Champions League, we've Klopp, we've got the team that's been successful in the last 3-4 years. United are building. They will build, and they'll come back eventually. They've got the money. They've got the fan base, Jamie. I know it's hard to say it, but they'll get back to some level, at some decent level, at some stage. Whether it's Ten Hag or it's somebody else, but it's a no-brainer for me. If you're saying to me, do you want to go to Liverpool or United at this moment in time, it has to be Klopp. It has to be a Klopp hug for me. There's no doubt about it. It has to be a Klopp.
It just takes a Klopp phone call at the moment, don't it? He's got so much pull.
The pull is huge. Yeah.
Klopp's got so much.
And another thing before I go, I want to say, you see a lot of City fans on talking about Erling Haaland and saying that, deals and you're splashing money and giving out to City and Newcastle and all the top teams for spending money. Hold on for a second. I did it on my show earlier. We're going to pay probably a record price for it'd probably work out 100 million euros or whatever, 70 plus million pound. But they're paying close to that for Erling Haaland, but they're playing him probably 3 times the wages we're going to pay Nunez. We're going to probably pay Nunez 150, 140. They're paying $500,000. We're not going to do it. It's a package deal, my friend.
Yeah, apparently Nunez is on 6 million a year net, which is £98,000 a week.
He's on 25 million.
Yeah, yeah, 9 million
a week.
9 million a year versus 25.
25.
That's the difference.
That's the package, Jamie.
Package 200 million.
Yeah, that's it.
Because the money that transfer and then the money that went to his agency and his dad was as much as the transfer.
See?
And then you got the sign-on fee and the wages. That's why Man City bought him. That's why no one else were interested.
But that's why they won't mention what he's on around. They just mention the fee. The fee is only half the bloody deal. You know what I mean?
Exactly. I mean, Liverpool, look, it's 100 million. At the moment in time, it's 68 million pounds paid for. The add-ons coming after. So if he does well, then add-ons go on, and it'll be 85 million pounds, which is our transfer signing. So. Yeah, look, it's going to be a great bit of business. Look, everyone keeps on about his link-up play before I let you go. Everyone keeps going on about his link-up play, which does my head in, so I don't care. If he scores 30 goals a season, can't pass, don't care.
Oh, yeah. 30 tap-ins will do me. 30 Gene Kelly tap-ins, baby.
Gene Kelly's. And, but Haaland's pass rate is not as good either. But and
Haaland has a bit of an injury issue as well. He's been blighted with injuries.
But you can see what it's going to be next season, can't you? It's going to be that they're going to market it. Klopp versus Pep. Salah versus De Bruyne.
Yeah.
And Haaland versus Nunez. That's what it's going to be marketed.
Well, all eyes are going to be on Twitter and social media, I'd say, in the next 48 hours, just until it breaks. If it breaks, the bloody Twitter will break, I think. But Jamie, I'm going to go. I'll let you get in and get all your comments. You're absolutely smashing it at the moment. Fair play to you. You're putting the hours in, and I think that's so important. Put the hours in. You're absolutely getting there, my friend. Cheers.
Totally. No worries, Dave. Thanks for coming on, my friend. Big up, Dave, as always, guys. Go and check him out, guys. Dave FC Chats. Go and check him out. Ash, my man. Thank you very much. I do appreciate your super chat, my friends. Thank you very much. Means a lot to me. With the outgoings, Jamie, roughly around 100 million mark. We basically covered the Ramsey, Carvalho, Nunez signings. Do you see a centre mid marquee sign like a Gavi or Bellingham, or just a cover player like a Sangara? Thank you very much, Ash. That's an amazing question, and thank you very much for your super chat. That's so much appreciated. It really is, my friend. I said earlier in the show, I don't expect Liverpool to do another £100 million or 100 million euro midfield signing. It's very rare that a team does 2 massive signings like that in one transfer window. I do think Liverpool want Bellingham badly, but I think Liverpool go wait till next season. They might even put feelers out in January. They might even put feelers out to Dortmund in January. I can see that happening. Just a little little talk with them in January, like we're first option. We want him. We're going to be first option. Sort of like what people do. In this transfer, I still think we're going to buy a midfielder. Look, we wanted Tchouaméni and we wanted Nunez. Nunez was always going to be a target this season because of the Mane factor, but we was always in for Tchouaméni at the same time. The reason we didn't go for Tchouaméni, 100 million, and he wanted Real Madrid, like me and Dave were just saying. When a player wants a certain club, There's nothing really you can do. It's like Nunez only went at Liverpool. Man United tried coming in at the last hour, try and offer him more money and stuff like that. Nunez he's like, I don't need it. I want to go and play for Liverpool Football Club. Tuchel wanted Real Madrid. Then Real Madrid bid 80 million euros with 20 million add-ons, making it 100 million euros for a midfielder. Liverpool won't go compete with that. But they were in for him at the £50 million mark. So I do see us still getting a midfielder, but it's going to be in the range to the 30, 40 million pound midfielder because, as you say, we've put a big outlay on for Nunez. At the moment, it'll only be 68 million pounds because the add-ons will come in later. The add-ons will probably come in next season or something like that. So them add-ons ain't going to be paid till next season. So at this moment in time, it's 68 million pounds. That's our outlay. So when we sold Mane, the Mane sale to Bayern Munich is going to be around 42 million. So that's almost that back in Mane. And then with everyone else going, we've still got enough money to outlay for around a 40 million pound midfielder for me. So I would personally like to go and get Basuma because he's used to the Premier League. He knows what the Premier League's about. He knows the game. He's quick. He's defensive. He's got a shot on him. He's got a pass on him. That's the midfielder I would get. But with the issues around Basuma, it's not going to happen, I don't think. And Basuma's a 40 million pound transfer to be done. Sangara, he's got a 34 million pound release clause at PSV. That's very attainable for Liverpool. So I see that kind of midfielder coming in, Ash. That's the sort of midfielder I see coming in. Thank you very much for your super chat, my man. I do appreciate it. And for joining membership today as well. And big up to you as well. Liz, the mod mother, Liz Golden is in the house. Jenny Award is a magician. He certainly is. Look at the deals he's already doing. Ash Dalton won't sell Bellingham in this window as they sold Haaland and Gavi. Looks like he's signing a new Barca deal. Jamie, you're playing the transfer call-in show on deadline day? Yes, I am. Junior Wall's fluent in Portuguese as well. Helps to what I would say. Is he now? Excellent. Excellent. Like and share the stream, folks. Jane Wall's, Prowse and Bowen. That's our window done. I didn't mention Basuma because everyone brings up his off-field issues. Yeah, I mean, take his off-field issues away, he would be the one I'd get. Do you have a gut feeling someone else outside Gavi, Jude, or Sangara? I wouldn't be surprised if we're looking at this. Might be a signing like people will go, no, I don't want him. No, I wouldn't be surprised if Liverpool might be looking at a Ward-Prowse, I wouldn't be surprised if Liverpool someone looking at someone like a Ward-Prowse. He's got a good injury record. He's always fit. Yes, he's great at set pieces, tremendous at set pieces, but he's actually a very good passer of the ball in midfield. But the thing is, though, because he's at Southampton, he can never. There's no players in front of him at Southampton. They're always behind him. At Liverpool, I think a Ward-Prowse in midfield with the attackers in front of him and his passing range and his passing skill, I think he could be a good player. I really do. But I think people will be very, very underwhelmed with that sort of signing. So it's an interesting one. Yeah, I think he will, Ravi. I think he'll play FA and League Cup. Gang and deep in the house. With a player like Nunez, we're going to have to play to make the best out of him. I.e. a 4-2-3-1 or a 4-4-2. He can't play in a free in a tackle. So we need a goal scoring midfielder. I agree. His pace isn't great. That is true. I prefer Ward-Prowse over Phillips. So do I. Yeah, well, this is one. PH said the player we need is Marcus Asensio. Right. I don't know if you heard the rumours of that. Apparently, Real Madrid are happy to put him up for the transfer market. Real Madrid, he's not going to sign a new contract with Real Madrid. And Real Madrid are happy for him to leave this summer. Jurgen Klopp is a very big admirer of him. Really is. What do you guys think of that? How about we drop Bobby even deeper into that CM role and get another winger like Gnabry and Diaby? If we don't get another midfielder, there's another. Loads of options, guys. Right, guys, what I've got to do, I've actually got to go now. Benny Boy's been brilliant. Benny, I hope you sub to the channel. You've been brilliant. You know you're a Villa fan. Welcome, my friend. Guys, I've got to go now, but I'm back at 7 p.m. tonight for my debate show. So make sure everyone comes in at 7 p.m. tonight. If you've got any questions, guys, get them all written down. Get all your questions written down because we're going to be doing our debate show tonight. You guys have been on our debate shows before. So we're going to be talking Nunez, Liverpool with midfielders, see what midfielders we need. We're going to be talking about, I'm going to bring it up, is Klopp too sentimental? I don't think he is, but I'm going to bring it up to the panel and to you guys in there as well and to debate about it. It's just a debate question. Looking at what Liverpool might do next season, how we're going to play, what formation. Is Klopp going to change to a 4-2-3-1? Are we going to buy another defensive midfielder? So, and if you guys have got any questions for the panel tonight at 7 p.m, make sure you get them written down, guys. Get in the live chat and ask the panel tonight any questions regarding Liverpool Football Club, guys. So make sure you get here tonight, 7 p.m, guys. 7 p.m. I think it's in Sheffield, the bracket of where do you play him. That is true. Yes. So, guys, make sure you get your questions in for the panel tonight, 7 p.m. Jamie Phillips Football Chats. Make sure you're there, guys.